the way I got the detail right here, of course, with the marker, is I go ahead and use a little bit of the marker right here, and of course, see here, go ahead and just color in a little bit of the marker right here, since part of it was done on crayon. But go ahead and add just a little bit of the purple detail right here, and then you got the trees, and with the trees that it would be kind of like in far distance to where it's like added. It's like some that could be soil or it could be water, but and then after that, and then of course is to go ahead and see here, get the purple. This color right here would be is with the Westara. Westara, like the Westara, something like that. Go ahead and add just a little bit of a color right there. As I go ahead and start with the edges first, and then go ahead and work way towards the inside. Alright, so we'll start, and then along with let's see here, add just a little bit of detail, purple detail right here. The Westara with the W. And then after that, and then go ahead and see here that Westara, and then along with is it the purple, Purple Mountains Majesty. See here, purple. See, that's what it's called, the mountain. The Purple Mountains of Majesty. And go ahead and add a little bit of detail of the purple coloring right here for the mountains. And then of course is the work of maybe add a little bit of purple, right up here for the mountains. And see here, got that, and then the details about that. And of course with and then we're working with the clouds here. Majesty, Purple Mountain Majesty, see, and then after that, and then of course is talk about is the sky, and a lot of us would probably think that maybe maybe white would be the perfect color for that, but of course the color I'm looking at more likely maybe is yellow. It's not the color of the whole thing yellow, but then just the color a little bit of the back, say the backlights a little bit with yellow. And then we got the yellow detail right here. Got the yellow detail right there for the sky, and a lot of times people would, some artists I guess would say that if they were to draw details like that, then more likely that it's like maybe just add a little bit of white, right here on the top. But of course I guess that's that don't really show too much. But go ahead and work with the timber wolf. It is, go ahead and see here, there's be a little bit gray inside the clouds, just like if it were overcast skies. It is. But basically is what I'm showing all you right here is basically is that the ideas from the photo that I have seen, and then of course to draw it out, which a lot of people would probably say to be able to draw it out like this is so far as the details for what you see of the mountains, and then along with the trees, and then along with if there's a river, you say that a lot of people would say that to draw it out like this right here is basically is know it by an idea for an object such as a tree, is that if you want to add details for the background, it's like you get the see the landscapes, and then along with you get the river right there, and then of course is that working with a variety of colors, but the details that add for Photo Dream, of course, is based on, it's like you say writing on, if I were to write a paper about it, it's like from what I learned, you say, I remember whenever I was in school that a lot of times that they would not even want you to do anything too much, anything like this right here. That a lot of times that whenever I was in geography class, more likely that they just want you to write a form of what you find out about that. It's like whatever lands that there was about what you discovered. But of course, that add details right here. If there will be a river view right here, a lake, and then of course is this color right here would be is like a blue. Just see blue, just blue. I thought maybe biker blue or say, but I guess I guess yeah, the blue I guess would be like a little bit of a lighter color. Is it? I guess they give you like a variety of colors. I guess that way you won't have to press one of them just a little bit darker than the other. But go ahead and just draw out about what you imagine. It's like what you think. It's like what comes to your mind so far as details goes for photos, and then for photo dream. But of course, what I will write here is like for my definition for photo dream. Of course, is a way to talk about, and a way to talk about your creativity, and then along with that, if I were to maybe write about maybe 2 or 3 sentences, something like that. But so far as photo dream is talking about as details, and a lot of times is that if we're talking about maybe a photo that we used, that more likely a photo to try to say is like so far as the date it was taken. The day it was taken, it could have been your grandfather or your uncle or your father or your parents, or you say somebody who was family related or a friend of yours. And I picked up July the 23rd of 1982 on this photo right here. But let's just say if I were to go ahead and pick up at 19 go ahead and put 1982 on here, but then of course that would be the date is like so far as the year goes. But then of course you go ahead and pick up February. So that will be about fall time. That'll be around the fall. February the 10th it is, February the 10th. So it'll be about February the 10th, and then along with the location. A lot of people would probably say that whenever they take a picture, that a lot of times it's like, see here, Denver, Colorado, or it could be it's like Kansas or New Mexico. See Denver, Colorado. See Colorado. It's like making sure that it's like you spell with the spelling, but of course it's like you got Colorado, or it's like Chicago. See here, Chicago, or it's like for Illinois. See here, see if I Illinois. See here. I'm like, give me a grade, for the for right spelling. It's like it's like whatever. It's like for the spelling of whatever I'm talking about. But a lot of times it's like I would probably say that the photo was taken maybe in Colorado. But then on the other hand, that we could probably look at is like if you're going to draw details, and then of course with the resolution. The resolution, of course, a lot of people would probably wonder about 5300 is like for the resolution by 4500. I guess a lot of people probably wonder what that is, but I think resolution pretty much means that about the type of photo that the type of camera that you had is like with the resolution about size. And then along with that, cropped is like for how clear the image is, and then how well the brightness is on the camera, which I would think that that would, which we mean by resolution. But I really don't know too much, about nowadays with most camera models. That with a few of them, that whenever I would take a picture, that some of them would come out, kind of blurry and not very clear, as you say, and a lot of times that I would have to make sure that, of course, a lot of it could be is the focus, that the focus was not properly set, and a lot of times we could probably say that without the focus being on, it's like for autofocus, and a lot of people would probably think that they have good thing to have autofocus on our cameras on and have it on, so that way it would be able to adjust itself to take say that perfect photo. And you got the detail right here of say is grass, and then along right here, and then you have go ahead and work right here is it for the details of the grass, and then the details of the rest of the picture. But so far, it's like you got it's like Colorado, or it's like Denver, Colorado, or Kansas State, to say that you got the details right there of with the photos.